Oh, I'm live. Good morning. Good morning. See if anybody joins me this morning. See if I got my own notification here that I'm live. Did. Well, I just came out to sit out on my porch this morning, have a cup of tea, see if anybody is up and planning their weekend, planning their cruises this weekend. Hopefully, I watched a few bloggers this week who are uh, out on cruises, going live from the ship, which was nice. From their ships, I saw folks on the Carnival Sensation, I believe, um, which was really nice. It's nice that they are able to go live from the cruise ship. I'm not sure if that meant that the Wi-Fi is getting better so that they could go live, or if they were still in port areas and they were able to. Well, I know they weren't in port areas. They had already set sail, um, and I'm trying to think. Somebody was like cruising or hanging out on deck on a lounge chair. So I'm hopeful that that means Wi-Fi is good and improving. I have not ever tried to go live on a cruise ship before, but when I go in June, when I cruise in June, hopefully I will be able to. So for me, that's something to look forward to. Let's see if anybody joins in. I always say I'm going to come and sit out on the porch and have some tea, um, but I don't get to do it very often. So I thought I'd take advantage this morning and actually do it. It's still early. I'm gonna go and start the normal Saturday chores, do some laundry. I hope you guys can hear the birds chirping. I think it's gonna be a really nice spring day here, and I definitely need to do some spring cleaning. There are a couple of closets that desperately need to be cleaned out and reorganized. So one of those closets is actually where my luggage is stored. I I think it's time to get some new luggage. Just trying to evaluate whether or not it needs to be ahead of this trip, or if it can wait. So I do need to pull out the suitcases at least. Hey, Keisha, good morning. I know it is early. Are you normally, well, I think you're normally an early bird, um, but I don't know if you're normally up on Saturday morning like this. I'm not usually able to sleep in on Saturday mornings, even if I want to. So I thought I would get up and try and do a little impromptu live and see how that goes. I'm just sitting on my porch with a cup of tea. And right now I'm listening to the birds chirping because I think it's going to be a really nice spring day here. I'm going to have to go ahead and get the Saturday morning routine going, and catch up on some laundry. Oh, you're not normally an early bird. You're like, no. I think that's probably more normal than me being up and all chatting away. Too much water overnight. So you had to keep getting up. Well, how is your? Well, I'm gonna just keep chatting. You're chatting, so you're giving me the opening, Keisha. Are you awake? Are you awake? How was your cruise? I was starting to say that, I have to do the normal Saturday tour kind of things and kind of get used or get my spring cleaning going. I definitely have a couple of closets that I need to tackle. And one of those closets I know is where my suitcases are. And I think I said to myself on the last trip that, yeah, that might be the last trip for one of those bags. So I want to definitely pull that out and look at it and see if it has one more cruise left in it, or if I need to now figure out some new luggage, start looking for luggage and pricing it out and figuring out what I want. I know that I really like the looks of the hard cases. The set I have is a soft top suitcase, but I do like the looks of the of the hard cases. I'm just not sure if I want to go that route or not. So that might be if I do actually get out and about to the stores, I may start looking at luggage. Cruise was Oh no, well, I'm glad your cruise was good, but I'm sorry your daughter was sick and not really feeling it. Oh, you survived. She was sick as in seasick, motion sick, or she just wasn't feeling well. Um, I always worry that I talk about seasickness a little too much because that is truly something that is always a concern for me because I am prone to just general motion sickness. So I always like to tell people just so that they're prepared, but I don't want to like scare people off either because if you never have those issues, then you're not claiming any you're not claiming it for your cruise. But um yeah, you should you should pack something, and I know you were well prepared, but for the person not or the person experiencing the seasickness, especially for the first time, it's like, what? Get me off of this thing. Well, anyway, I hope she is feeling better. Oh no, strep throat. So yeah, with the antibiotics, she probably just wanted to sleep and pain meds. Yeah, not that's. I'm sorry. Sorry that she wasn't feeling well. That's when your throat is hurting. You don't care about trying anything, anything new, food wise. You want, your normal, comfy. Hopefully, she was at least able to do some ice cream or something like that to help soothe her throat. Okay, I'm gonna do a survey then, Keisha. What kind of luggage do you guys have? Do you have hard case bags? Oh, so she wasn't feeling that either? That's funny. Does that mean that she was trying to like hang out with the teens, teen clubs, or teens, or just in general, you notice that? I feel like I am in those situations a lot where I'm the only or only a very small number. And so it doesn't really bother me. It's always nice when you have company, but especially when you have been planning and you spent your money and you just get on and do your thing and definitely not let that stop you. Although I can totally appreciate, especially as a kid, you want you want to hang out with your friends. Oh, she's 20. Oh, well, there you go. My Erica probably would have been the same way. She went to FAMU. So yeah, she would have been counting and looking. Yeah. So that is different. That is different. So, well, I'm sorry about that. And you were on a group cruise, right? I can't keep track. You weren't with House of X, right? But you were with another group, I think. Luggage is a hodgepodge assortment. Yeah. Yeah. At some point you finally are like, okay, I gotta make, well, maybe. I feel like I need to get another get another set. They've those pieces have slowly, oh, it wasn't a group cruise. Okay. Well, that would have helped you out if at least you knew going in there were a few people that you would have, enjoyed hanging out with. The luggage, yeah, I feel like I'm down to the hodgepodge assortment right now. I really think I'm only going to need one suitcase and probably like a tote carry-on kind of bag. So as long as the wheels are good, the zippers are good on this suitcase, it probably can go one more round. Um, but eventually I'm gonna have to get another set. And you know, everything is expensive these days. So it's like if I buy something, I want it to be a decent quality so that it's gonna last. Um, and not feel like I just spent a whole lot of money on something that's only going to be one trip and done. TJ Maxx. I would just rather spend. Yeah, exactly. I would rather spend the money elsewhere. So I don't know if you heard my story, Keisha, when I went on the a cruise last. Uh, I think that was the in last year, April. I went on a cruise and I was sort of rushing to get off the ship early. I had it wasn't a super early flight, but it was, I think it was around noon, and I couldn't do the shuttle from the ship to the airport because they didn't do that until 1 o'clock, and so I managed to get in that early, the embarkation group so that I could make sure I got myself a Uber to the airport and was there in plenty of time to check in and all of that. But in the hustle and bustle, excuse me, of getting off the ship, I managed to get the wheel of my suitcase caught on. I don't even know what you would call it. Basically looks like a, a a metal plate. I guess it was like a connector. You know how you for the gangway, but I felt it catch and I was rushing. And instead of like backing the suitcase up and, swirling it around, I just yanked it. And so I'm like, I gotta go, I gotta get off the ship. And I kept going and got my lift to the airport, and it wasn't until I went to check in the bag for the flight that I realized that I hadn't just like gotten myself unstuck. I pulled the wheel casing apart from the bottom of the suitcase, and the airline is like, ma'am, we're gonna have to do a damage report now because this bag is messed up. So I did that, got it home, but once I unloaded my stuff at home, I definitely had to toss that bag, and that was like the I don't know the exact size of the case. It was the bigger of like when you get the three-piece set, so maybe a 26-inch suitcase, something like that. Um, I had to get rid of it. So now I'm like, "Oh no, I'm a suitcase down." And then the next size in that set, is probably if that was 26, this bag is probably a 24-inch, which in June, when you're packing lighter summer clothes, it should do fine for a 5-day cruise. Um, but I do need to look at it to make sure. Anyway, sorry, that was a long ramble about my suitcase woes, but I will go ahead and that's a great idea to check out TJ Maxx. I don't get there very often, so that's a good idea. I did buy an extra piece for this last trip, with my special honey for my tea bird. Oh no, not anything, but it's a mess now. Oh man, here you are trying to be prepared and make sure you had your special honey, and it just uh, didn't go. Did it burst? Was that coming home? Or was that going? So like, were you worried about what it had ruined at the start of your trip coming home? Okay. Still, you don't want your stuff ruined, but at least, yeah, it wasn't you open up your suitcase in the cabin and like, ah. You were on Carnival. I mean, at least they do have the laundry rooms there. Not that you want to be doing laundry on vacation. At least I don't. But I don't know. Does honey come out of clothes easily? It probably wouldn't, just because you're in a in a pickle. Yeah, that would have been bad. So I'm glad it waited until you were on the way home, or till you were home to do its thing. But thank you. That's a good idea about TJ Maxx. Um, I just I don't know why I don't get the TJ Maxx very often. I like Marshalls, and and I like Ross. Um, I guess there must not be a TJ Maxx in the shopping centers that I go to most often. So it seems a little out of the way, but it's not really out of the way. I just have to go there. So I will look. I've looked in Burlington. Well, that was probably Christmas time, so they didn't really have much of a selection. But I think it's the time of year now where um, people are starting to plan for the big summer vacations, and so that stuff is in the store. So hopefully I will see some things at good prices and good quality. So I'm sure I will update you on my suitcase hunt. So what do you have going on today then, now that you're up nice and early? Oh wait, well you you have another cruise coming up, right? April. So is it unpack the suitcase, get the laundry done, and repack the suitcase? Yeah, so I have to do, like I said, I have to do tackle a couple of closets from a spring cleaning. Um, just in general, I kind of am taking inventory on what I need so that I can start picking things up and not having to do it all in one shot. But not going crazy. Obviously, I'm not buying a brand new wardrobe, and I'm not. Yo, you're back in bed. Oh, you're fasting. It's fasting. Okay. Um. Well, I don't know what is the is there an appropriate greeting for Ramadan? Like, can I wish you happy Ramadan? I don't know. Tell me, teach me. I do have to just do normal Saturday chores, get some laundry done. Um, it's not exactly sitting out on a balcony of a cruise ship and enjoying those sounds, but I am really enjoying the birds this morning. They are happy. Okay. You support solidarity. Good job. Good job. Oh, that would be an okay greeting. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. I don't know. That's not much else is going on this Saturday. Just a little quick. Hello, Island Sisters. How are you? Thanks for joining in. Now you're in the UK, so it's already afternoon there, right? It is just early Saturday morning. I'm sitting on my porch with a cup of tea. I'm a tea girl, not a coffee girl. With a cup of tea, and I'm listening to the birds chirping this morning, which is a nice Saturday start. I do have to just before noon. Okay. So, what are you up to this weekend? Anything exciting? I was saying I have to get going on my spring cleaning, um, and tackle a couple of closets. That might be a couple of closets might be ambitious. Let me say I'm going to start with a closet. In the closet I'm going to start with, I know has my luggage in it. And I kind of have to take stock to see if my luggage can make one more trip or if it's time to go ahead and bite the bullet, as we say, and make a new purchase. Just going out shopping at local farmers market for fruits and vegetables. Oh, nice, nice. Is it far or is it just, is that something you can walk to or is you have to make a special car trip? We do have a lot of farmers markets in our area. Um, yeah, have to put that on a list to make a point of getting up and going. My daughter actually really likes doing that, so she goes and comes back and like, look what I found. You love the farmers market, yeah. You found some good stuff, some good stuff. She really likes to go and try, especially if there's anything new, interesting sounding baked goods. She likes to see what they have. We don't have any special dietary restrictions, but she will try, something gluten free or vegan, just a short car drive. Hey, well, have a great day. Hope you find lots of. That's where I got my expensive and I now ruined honey. Well, you know, I know the honey can be expensive, which seems like, what? You paid that much for honey? But it's all relative. Everything's expensive right now. So I hope you find your replacement honey without a problem, Keisha. You'd rather be buying from the markets and compared to supermarkets. Yeah, I think it's the same. I think it's the same here. That's the first choice. People would rather buy from, you know, local farmers, and get fresh produce there than from the big box stores if they can. Um, but for convenience sake and time's sake, you go and do your one-stop shopping. So that's great that you are able to get up and do that this morning. Well, this afternoon now, but is it warm? I'm in Florida right now, so or not right now. I'm in Florida. I live in Florida. So it actually is let's see what it's going to be today. It's going to be warm in the upper 80s. Um so let's see. Oh, excuse me. I'm looking at the weather. They're projecting 91 today. So, yes, it will be a warm day. So, if anybody here is going to head to the farmers market, it should probably be now before the sun gets too strong. Oh, good. I'm glad spring is springing. Yes, Keisha was sharing. Oh, 82 in North Carolina yesterday. Okay, nice. Everybody's getting spring. That's nice. Well, I don't know about everybody. Haven't checked the weather in California in a couple of days. They've been getting just slammed with these late snowstorms. But yeah, Keisha was sharing as I was talking about the suitcases. Keisha was sharing how she just was coming back from a trip and she had packed her favorite honey for her tea in her suitcase, but unfortunately, it did not survive the trip home. It basically busted in her suitcase. Didn't ruin anything, but it still made a mess. So she has to replace the honey. You're having bright blue skies and sunshine today. Oh, nice. Well, definitely go into the farmer's market, get out and enjoy the weather. Seems like a good idea for you. Take advantage while you can, right? Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, no, you're making me I was trying to fully wake up so I could tackle the chores inside, but now I'm like, "Oh, I want to go outside." I want to go outside. Maybe I do want to go to the farmer's market. Maybe I do want to go walk around and see what's happening now that spring is springing. Oh, yeah, we'll have to see what kind of honey it was. I hope not. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. What kind of things are you shopping for at your market? You said fruits and vegetable. No, it was not. It was local here in my area. Okay. Well, at least, but still, it was still your fate. It's always pretty gray. Yeah, that's what I hear. Gray or rainy. So get out and about. Take advantage of those sunny blue skies. Mainly fruit and vegetables. Yeah, I feel like it's been a very busy week, hectic week for me. So I definitely know I need to go and restock restock the groceries, but I have to look to see what we need before heading out. Um, would like to say, oh, everything is, go shop the market and see what's fresh. Now it's spring, there should be lots of new produce, but again, I'm in Florida. It seems like we have everything all the time available, and I kind of go. Sometimes I'm in the store going, "Is this the season for strawberries? Is this the season for?" I don't even know. There always seems to be something that I'm not sure it's the right season for, but yet we have it. Yeah, it could be pricey too. Honey in general can be pretty pricey. Yes, enjoy those bright skies. Enjoy those bright skies and sunny days. Put your sunglasses on. Take some pictures with your what do you guys call them? The sunnies. Put your sunnies on and be out and about. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Thanks for coming in. We are just talking about our spring morning here. We're going to get out and about and enjoy some sunny skies. Well, I wasn't talking about getting out and about. Keisha and Island sisters are talking about shopping at the local farmers market, which sounds amazing and sounds more exciting than the spring cleaning I have planned. But it is necessary, and they're slowly sort of convincing me that, yeah, I didn't want to do that spring cleaning anyway. I'm going to go out. I'm going to go outside. No, I guess I'll have to do a combo. I'll have to do a combo. I will finish my tea and then I will get going and hopefully get outside before it's scorching hot. I don't mind it if it's just warm, but the humidity is usually what's the factor here in Florida. So if we just have a nice, calm spring day without the humidity, that would be great. Yeah, the clean. You're right. You're right. The cleaning can wait. The cleaning can wait. It's gonna wait. It is definitely gonna wait for me. The weather, not so much. The weather will not wait. It may be pretty here today and tomorrow. You know, we have to seize these moments when we can. I thanks, Island Sisters. As you see, I just need a little push in the in the other direction. You're right. I don't the cleaning can wait. I can clean after the sun goes down. I could do that. It's fine. It's fine. Now, Kathy, I don't think we've met before. You have a channel as well. What is your channel about? I'm mainly talking about cruises. The name, Alisa's Adventures in Cruising. I have a cruise coming up in June, and I am sort of slowly taking inventory of what I need so that I can start picking things up and not having it, um, be so much all at one time. I have things I don't really need to buy a lot of clothes or anything like that, but I do need to make sure I have a decent suitcase, which is part of the spring cleaning that I'm trying to avoid doing. Yes, you're right. The cleaning it's always going to be. It's like the laundry. It's never, it doesn't end. You always have more laundry. You always have more cleaning. It will be there. You got to take your son for alterations today. Got to spend extra on his clothes. Oh, wow. Well, that's good that you have Is it a tailor or seamstress that you go to, or a family that can help you with the alterations? It's good that you have somebody who can help you with that because that's for me. That's been a um, hard shop to find a good tailor. Usually when I find one, it's like, "Oh, yeah, please don't go. Don't go, stay right there." That and a shoe repair. Do you guys ever go to a shoe repair shop? Like, you just replace a heel on a really good pair of shoes. Um, there used to be one in a mall nearby, and they finally they finally closed up, so, um she's been doing his clothes since he was about 6. Okay. Yeah, so she knows you guys. She knows you guys and, uh, is ready for you. That's good. Rather than running around trying to find somebody. I'm finding that that's harder to find. That sounds like your firstborn. Okay. You know what that's like then, huh? I'm not super tall, guys. I'm not I'm not tall at all. But you know how it is. Sometimes you get a dress that's too long, a pair of pants that's too long. A basic hem I can do, but if it's anything, too fussy, I like to be able to take it to a tailor. But it's a challenge sometimes to find somebody who can do it and is not gonna charge you an arm and a leg so that it's more than what you paid for the outfit. Oh, yeah, the specialty stores. Wow. So you gotta have some you gotta have some plans. You gotta have plan Bs, huh? Just in case. Just in case the fit is not quite right. Now, Island Sisters, where are you from? What islands are you from originally? I know you're in the UK now, but are you from Jamaica? I don't remember if I heard you say that on your video. And are you have you cruised or do you cruise even though you're from an island yourself? You don't have a tailor, Kathy? Is that what you were saying? You don't have one? Oh no. Yeah, the gray skies travel somewhere, huh? I hope they get out of there soon, Keisha. Now we've been talking about getting out and enjoying the spring day. You can't be stuck inside with the rain and thunder. But you had good weather on your cruise. No problems there. I would imagine you had nice sunny skies and calm seas. The birds are starting to quiet down. I mean, I still hear them. I don't know. Maybe they're just moving to a different spot. Bahamas was sunny and very breezy. Okay. To the point where you felt like you needed a, a jacket on, or like, ooh, you were enjoying that breeze because it was about to be hot. Well, thanks for joining me this morning, ladies. I wasn't sure if anybody else would be up and at it this morning. Um, Thanks for talking me through cool in the morning and evenings. Okay. I guess they, I guess that was the I don't want to say winter, but winter weather in Bahamas. Early spring weather in the Bahamas. It probably doesn't last very long there, but you happen to catch it. But yeah, thanks again for joining in. Like I said, I didn't know if oh, you'd be right back. Okay, I was gonna say I didn't know if anybody would be up at it this morning and jumping on. I just thought I would try a little impromptu live and see. I did it a couple weeks ago on a Saturday morning, and I ended up talking to a couple of folks. So I thought I want to try that again. I want to try that again. Get my Saturday morning going. I am gonna go and get the at least get a load of laundry in there. Thanks, Keisha. Yeah, I'm gonna go in and do a couple things real quick. Throw a load of laundry in, and I don't know if I can pull everything out of that closet I'm talking about, guys, but maybe I can at least peek at the luggage so that when I head out, since we know I'm heading out now, when I head out and I can start looking for some luggage, I know for sure if I need to go that route or not. So thank you guys. I hope you have a great Saturday. I hope the weather clears up for you, Keisha. Hope Island Sisters gets out and enjoy those sunny skies in London. Thanks for joining in, Kathy. I appreciate it. You guys have a great day, a great weekend, and if you can, join us on Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern for my for my Monday mood check, so I can see how the weekend actually did go. Bye. Thanks, Keisha. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.